Because, you live right now, Respect Music TV, and we got the wonderful
Cattails TV.
All right, Miss Cattails TV, how would you say today's first half of the trial for the Tory Lanez motion for a retrial happened?
I think it looks bad. I'm
What
looking
you
at the
mean?
body language. Are you
who?
listening to the judge, the way he's talking, the way he's controlling what the defense is trying to present?
So do you
He's
feel
making it go in order the way he wants it.
Yeah.
And what they're trying to do is show the larger picture that
Yes.
Sean Hawley is a conflicted counsel because she's connected to Rock Nation.
Yes.
This case is big, like big. She's a fucking, you gotta understand, I've dealt with Sean Hawley.
Mhm.
I was assaulted by Suge Knight and Cat Williams, okay? So Sean Hawley represented Cat Williams, and David Kenner represented Suge Knight in the case that I was in. I'm the photographer that was attacked by them like 10 years ago. But regardless of which, I know Sean Hawley. She should do Lindsay Lohan, like help her get out of shit when she was doing crazy stuff. So my point is this. What they're trying to say is Sean Hawley set up the stage for the second guy. I never say his name right. I call him the second team because they sucked.
Yeah.
They weren't effective counsel.
Because
And-
they only had like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but not just that. I was sitting there not even knowing it, and I'm like, these guys are horrible. They're amateurs.
That's what I kept saying.
You gotta understand, I've dealt with Sean Hawley.
Mhm.
I was assaulted by Suge Knight and Cat Williams, okay? So Sean Hawley represented Cat Williams, and David Kenner represented Suge Knight in the case that I was in. I'm the photographer that was attacked by them like 10 years ago. But regardless of which, I know Sean Hawley. She should do Lindsay Lohan, like help her get out of shit when she was doing crazy stuff. So my point is this. What they're trying to say is Sean Hawley set up the stage for the second guy. I never say his name right. I call him the second team because they sucked.
Yeah.
They weren't effective counsel.
Because they only had like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but not just that. I was sitting there not even knowing it, and I'm like, these guys are horrible. They're amateurs.
That's what I kept saying until people.
Lower,
didn't do it.
honey, lower.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, they're trying to present the fact that Sean Hawley probably destroyed the case on purpose,
yeah.
but the judge is not letting them explain it that way. And that's, I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm gonna puke. To be honest with you, I don't, this scares me, and I want people to understand, you do not want to go to this court because they play games. It happened to me.
So do you feel like this is like abuse of like his constitutional rights to be?
Of course.
Yeah.
It is. It's disgusting.
It is,
Because let me tell you something. I was a victim of a violent crime. I had to go up against Suge fucking Knight. Like, my family, my mom didn't know who Suge Knight was, right? You know what kind of stress I was under?
Yeah.
I was worried that I was, I could get killed, but I was like, I'm going to go for justice. I went to this fucking courtroom. I waited for years to try to get justice. They let him out. He killed somebody. Then I went to that man's funeral. So when I say victims have the right to tell the truth, and this person lied, and Kathy Taw said, and you were there, if you were there, she was like, oh, well, lies are okay in this case because the victim was in a domestic violence. It is never right to lie. This is a fucking court of law. This isn't a court of lies. And for her to do that, I was offended. And that's why I investigated the case. I went to that location 6 times. There's fucking cameras on all those fucking houses. Where's that fucking evidence? Is his DNA on the gun or not? If it isn't, how can you put this guy away for 22 years? They don't care about the facts. They care about a win, and that disgusts me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
There's the gun, they can't even prove it's his. I have a video. You can look on Instagram. Fucking everything is online. Meagan Pete is such a narcissist. She's got a video of her drunk in a pool. Her bodyguard is playing with the gun, and she's laughing about it. She's looking in the phone, talking about, ha, 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 look at my green Cartiers. Green's her favorite color. What color is the gun? Greenish, metallic. Her nail's broken. Look at her. Look at Kelsey's leg. There's scratches on it. You're going to tell me, let me get this straight. So Tory, during this night in the car, he was able to hold Meagan the Stallion, who's like, 6'3", looks like it weighs 190 pounds. He was able to hold her, make her dance, control Kelsey in the car, and scratch her legs because he has time for that. It was a girl fight.
They
The
did.
evidence is so obvious, and this is
Sean
what.
Kelly said that. He said it was a girl.
Yeah,
He was
and then
playing for a long
Sean
time.
Kelly's testimony
Yeah.
changed at the end.
It definitely changed.
They don't like this. Like you don't want to go to court. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to do this because it's not about the truth. It's not about the truth. I mean, they let Suge Knight have what do you call it, probation or whatever on bail.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many times, and he ends up killing somebody, and then they put him in jail after he kills somebody. You know what I mean? But they do deals. They gave him a deal.
Yeah.
He got out of my case because they gave him a deal so he wouldn't spend the rest of his life in prison. He might have the possibility of parole. But my whole point is, I was in this courtroom crying for justice, and I didn't feel like I got it. Cat Williams wasn't really held accountable. He paid some money for the hospital bill, stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, if you have money, if you have connections, if you make money for somebody, they'll let you get away with murder, literally and figuratively. So what I said from the get-go is constitutional rights were violated. They're going to get justice. You got to have a lawyer. Like, listen to what the judge was saying. He was saying, well, your attorney, your counsel didn't object in that moment. Therefore, tough shit. Let him stay in jail for 22 years. I don't understand this. I really don't.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting. But what they do is they're gonna like drain Tory's money.
That's what they do.
They're gonna try to break him. You understand what I'm saying? He could get raped or killed in prison, you guys, for a person who lied about him, a person who has a domestic violence charge against her, a person who's sitting in a pool laughing, or not sitting. She's in a pool. No, she's standing there laughing that he's got a gun. Her judge. I mean, I'm sorry, Justin. So Justin had in the video. He says he has like four guns, right?
Yeah.
And so he couldn't have given her a gun. How do you know that's Tory's gun? Like, she put her shit in his car. Hello.
And he felt safe enough to allow her to even go hang out with him on so many occasions. So he felt like she was comfortable, like there was no issue, no threat. So
The sad thing is, one of my friends said that it was a setup from the jump, from that Rock Nation party. Oh, the Rock Nation party.
Yeah.
Meagan supposedly told Kelsey to date Tory.
yeah, that's what happened.
Hold on one sec. So it seems like a coordinated strike, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, and people are like, well, if Meagan told Kelsey to stop liking Tory, then that's what she was supposed to do. That makes no sense. And then also, supposedly Meagan cheated on Kelsey's men like 3 times. I mean, with
Yeah,
the
she
Kelsey's
slept
men.
with men since
So let me
2000,
ask you a
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
You're a female. Would you be okay with your friend cheating on your once? So there's something weird going on between Kelsey and Meagan.
Of course, that's obvious because that
They're
was your best
lovers.
friend. How did you?
No. I'm saying they're involved because they seem to be fighting more of the betrayal between the two, not about caring about Tory's life. Because if Kelsey was a real woman and she knew that Tory did not shoot Meg, she would have said the goddamn truth. But she's not. Well, the immunity should be thrown out the window because she perjured herself. She said when the cops arrived, she said in the transcripts, her and Meagan fought. On the stand, she said they bumped each other, so they both lied.
Maybe ever bumped.
I know, but what I'm saying is the people don't know this. They didn't see this transcripts. And I'm confused about what these attorneys are doing because they should have said Kelsey perjured herself on the stand and so did Meagan. I submit that they should, charge him with perjury. Because the judge said if anyone's testimony changed, they have to be thrown out. They changed their story. Hello?
The world saw that.
I know, but I'm talking to the people. The people listen to Nick and NyQuil and fucking Meagan Cunoff. It's like they think that they're legit. They look at the evidence. I mean, they grab the evidence from the court, they copy it, but they don't digest it. They don't look at it. They don't look at Kelsey's leg that's got scratches marks on it. They don't look that fucking Meagan the Stallion always has fake nails. Mine are real, by the way. So those scratches are from a nail, from nails. Look at her. Look at the Street TV even has the picture. Kelsey's leg has like nasty cat scratches all down her leg.
Yeah.
You telling me Tory did that? I don't even know if the judge compromised the way I'm serious. I don't know, but LA is whack.
Yeah, it's a wild state to have to like fight for any type of freedom if you're a black man.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we'll
so-
wrap it.
All right, again, let the people know they can find you.
Cat Tails TV. But seriously, you guys don't want to go to court.